Hello and welcome to the stream. I'll just turn that down a bit. There we are. Hello everyone, how are we doing? Good to be back again. Actually feeling a bit better than I was last week. So, if you haven't noticed already, we are going to be playing Legend of Zelda again. So, oh, you're good? Good. That's good to hear. So I'll set up for that because I got that there. Right, that's that one. Let's switch over the console stuff. And we'll switch Spotify off. There we are. Right, I believe you'll probably be able to hear Ben again. I'll turn that up a little bit. You there, Ben?
I am here. How do I sound to everyone?
You are coming through the cam link. You're coming through quite loudly, actually, I think, according to the screen.
Sorry.
No, you're alright. I might be able to fix that manually here. 1 second. I'll just turn you down a little bit in Discord. Oh. There you go, give it a go now.
And how am I sounding to everyone now?
Oh, you're saying he's quieter than me? Oh, okay. Oh, it was. Let's put you somewhere in the middle then. There we go. Right, try that.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, you're coming through about the right. Right. So, recap from last stream then. We did the trials. Better. Right, cool. Yeah, we did the trials. Did the first bit of trials for the Master Sword, hence it is now 40 instead of 30. And failed in the second round. That was basically last stream. Between streams, me and Ben had sorted out a bunch of cooking. As you may see, there is lots of cold resistant stuff here. Plan today is that we're going to try and get towards our second divine beast. Hence getting the cold stuff, so we can go and do it. So that is the plan. We'll see how well it goes. So, you may see we're not in the same place as we finished earlier. That is a lot louder now. I'll come out the pause screen. Turn that down a little bit. So yes, you might notice I'll bring up the map so you guys know where we are. I have moved us over to the stables over here so we can go and get Aponia before we head out. So we're planning to go up through this and into here, basically. There is a dog. There is a dog. Actually, there might be something for that. Here, doggy, doggy.
Silver rupee.
Would you like? It's just raw meat or prime raw meat?
I think it's just normal real meat you give it.
Cool. There is some quests here as well. I'll go pick them up in a minute.
A rare find in the Royal White Stallion. Would you like me to look them up for you?
Can do if we're going to go en route.
Not sure. I'll find out.
Dog is doing nothing?
You have to feed it a few times.
Okay. So last time we did it, I did it once, but I think I might have given it a prime rather than an ordinary.
It's bring someone some raw gourmet meat.
Oh, I got one of those.
I thought we used it in the cooking.
No. We did it in the end because it didn't do what we wanted.
Ah.
So actually I do have one still. Can I pet you or something? Are you actually gonna... Finally. Right. That's like 5 meats! I could have made something out of that.
Yeah. A rare find is by Trot, and you just give them,
Can I pet you? I still can't pet you. Ow.
yeah. You give them the raw gourmet meat, they give you 100 rupees.
Cool. Money. We need money.
Yeah, but you can keep doing that later on as well.
Ooh. So we keep getting 100 for some gourmet meat from here.
Yeah. And I can't get the other one up.
That's Blood Moon music.
Ooh.
I actually kind of knew this was going to happen. From our... That's new.
What?
A dog reacting to it. I've never seen that before.
Never been near a dog when the red moon comes. Usually, the blood moon comes, I'm trying to kill an enemy.
Yeah, halfway
or
through
just killed one.
destroying a camp.
Like,
That's
yeah.
always what happens to me. You're halfway through destroying some type of campsite, or you just got away from something and like, blood moon! That thing you just killed, have it again. So... Yeah, I kind of knew that was coming from our cooking adventures earlier. But,
The other quest requires you to go and grab a specific white horse.
Okay.
Oh, and you need quite a bit of stamina to tame it, apparently.
I can pick the quest up.
Yeah.
Now, who was quest given? You are... You're probably the horse. Oh.
Nope. That is meat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, the horse one gets you the royal saddle and royal bridle.
Ooh, the royal horse stuff, that's quite handy.
Yeah, but apparently you need quite a bit of stamina to get the
horse, yeah.
above stated horse, so...
Well, that's 100 rupees. We needed money this stream.
We still need money.
We need a lot more money than this, yeah.
We got 375, so that's what?
You're not giving it. You're not giving. You're asleep. You're asleep.
We still need 1,775 rupees. No, we are after the armor for cold resistance, so that we don't freeze to death.
We do also have a house to buy.
Yeah.
Who's the other quest from?
Hang on. So I can mark that one off now.
Because everyone else is asleep at the minute.
Tapufa.
Ah, found him.
There is another one called My Hero. That's a little way just over the other side of the road. You get a star fragment.
Ooh.
Oh!
Do those.
And
later.
she just wants to see the Master Sword.
Oh, sweet. Let's go do it.
Right, so if you... Once you talk to him, pull up your map and I'll try and direct you.
I was going to say, is it where we're going, or...?
Right, it's to the right of the stables of where you are. Can you zoom in anymore? Yeah, like, zoom in.
Yep, close I get.
Essentially that bush, trees next to you on the right, where you're facing, the trees right in front of you, it's meant to be over there.
This lot.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere around there. You're just looking for someone called Aliza.
Hey! Oh yeah, I'm seeing already.
Oh, yeah. And then just show her the Master Sword.
What?
Oh.
Oh, I'd take a star fragment, but it seemed a little bit creepy, if I'm honest.
It wasn't tree killing, it was preparation for Wind Waker.
Side quest, my hero. Side quest done. We should put the side quest tracker on. There's 2 side quests done. We've been on live for 10 minutes.
I can make it. I know how now.
That's alright.
Okay.
You better tell everybody else about the ones you have made.
Well, I was going to wait till we actually got there and explained them to people.
Oh, okay.
Aye.
I would like to take out my fine horse.
Yes.
Tree killer. Hey, they grow back actually quite quickly in this region.
I was going to say, if such things could be achieved in this world, global warming wouldn't be a problem.
Right. So yeah, we got to go north from here and follow the road, haven't we?
Yes.
Well, basically everything. Oh, there's some shrooms and stuff. Oh, there's a bug there as well.
No more drugs for you.
Shrooms. Wow, this time wasn't a shroom.
How do you even pronounce that? It's like... I don't know. Armorath or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right. What in the... Oh, right.
Normally there's like a chest or something hanging around here.
Not according to my map.
No, it doesn't seem to be. Oh well, worth having a look.
I will direct you at the nearest available anything.
Over the bridge and far away.
Off the map to not be seen.
Yep.
Wasn't that the Guardian battle music?
No. Apples though.
Oh. Apples? Alright. Yeah, there is some, Korok places, but obviously, like, it'd be a bit difficult to direct you at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, unless it's like literally on the road, but yeah.
So, how is everyone today?
So they're splitting the path on your map.
Yes, you go right.
Okay. I'll do that once I collect the shiny thing. This time.
Give yourself a shiny!
If only I noticed that was there earlier. Oh well.
What the?
So right, you said.
Yes. Yeah, you take the right-hand path around. And then you should be heading about north. Yeah. Did you just try to epically get off and back on your horse and buck it up?
No, I jumped off because I saw something, but it was a bird, so it flew away.
Ah, right. Okay then. In 100 yards.
There's
There is
a
a
big
memory.
horse.
No, that little structure up ahead you can see?
The big horse, yes.
Oh, right, yes. I couldn't spot that on my screen's smaller. Yes, there's a memory up there with the horse, I think.
Cool. Yep. There's a memory right in front of the horse.
There you go.
Memory time. This is a so far been quite a I was gonna say effective. It's not the word I'm looking for.
20 minutes in, and we've already been so productive.
Yeah, 15 actually. Productive. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, 15 minutes. We've completed 2 side quests and a memory.
Yep. Well, just let everybody watch it then.
Yeah, I can't remember which one this one is.
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. This little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first,
Is this
I
the white
wasn't sure
horse
if I
we gotta
should
look
outfit
for?
him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first.
I can look it up.
But it works.
I think
He
I
About
wears
the
it
white
like a
horse.
true natural.
There's something about a royal white horse.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know?
I think that's the white horse we got to look for because you said the reward is the gear that the
Yeah.
horse is wearing.
Yeah, looks like it.
See that mountain?
Well, I'd explain why you need more stamina. It's loyal
That's Mount
to
Lanayru.
Zelda, so
Yeah.
It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain. I've prayed at the Spring of Courage and at the Spring of Power, yet neither awoke anything inside me. But maybe up there. Perhaps the Spring of Wisdom, the final of the 3, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything. Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
I don't know about that, but if I do get the white horse soon, I can put it in my own stable or have it.
well, yeah, you get to keep the horse. You just need to show them the horse.
Probably with that effort of getting Zelda's horse, I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, you actually, according to the quest, you have to register it anyway.
Alright.
What are you trying to do?
See if there's any chests or anything whilst we're just tearing off the horse.
Nope. I will tell you these things, honest. I'm not sitting here going, hee hee hee, Mr. Chest. In 500 yards, you will cross Jeddo Bridge. I have a terrible GPS. Well, I'm a good GPS, I'm just terrible with GPS voice. I'm not sure what you mean. It's Thai. I like your avatar. I thought you just shoved your horse over the bridge. No. Not over the bridge. I thought you were about to shove your horse off the edge of the cliff for a second there. After you
too late to grab
exit
the
left.
bug. Is this the shrine quest?
Yes, this is the shrine with through two things.
Should we
I can-
do the shrine quest?
Yes. I think it's that there to your left.
There, he's up here. All fall off. Oh. Here we go, some more songs about how to do shrine quests.
We shall name it Forest.
Oh.
10 points for the reference, anyone? I was gonna say, like, I don't remember leaving my door wide open.
Pretty sure you did, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I have a guest.
Ah, okay. I didn't hear the front door, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so...
It's got to shoot an arrow through 2 holes at a time.
Yes. Essentially, you want to be shooting towards the bridge, so you want to be the other side of the sets. And it's on a small plateau, it's closer to the shrine, so...
Oh, I was going to say there's a whole bunch here. Or is there 2 specific ones I'm looking for?
Yeah, there's only one that will be able to hit another.
Right.
And it's basically, if you split them onto, like, the bridge side and the other side, you need to be on the other side.
Ah, worms. Need these.
Yes, we do. What else have we need?
All the other ones.
Yeah.
Frankly.
I'll look it up later, I can't remember.
Cold.
If we run out of
Both
cold
warm
resistance
and
halfway
cold are
in.
here.
Ah! That's good.
So I have to remember that for another cooking session.
The guest would be my lovely partner Sam.
Right, so I need to find.
You need to be the other side of everything.
Yeah, I need
So
to
up
be.
there.
Yeah. Up you climb.
Yeah. We just look at what...
I think I know which 2 it is.
It's probably those 2 that are straight ahead you can see.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. No, that's not going to do the job.
Okay, no, they're timed at different angles. What about the one you just passed? Hmm. Problem is, the picture's not very helpful because it's in the middle of the night. Yeah, is that one pointing the right way? No,
Yes.
Other side? It is? Wrong arrow.
I've got no ordinary arrows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it says you need to aim up a bit because of the down drop. And also I think you'll just...
Boom.
There we go.
That's right, I just needed one to give myself my bearings, and then a second one to do the hole. It's fine.
Okay, and there's also a puzzle in here.
Really?
Yeah, normally you just get stuff by making the shrine because you already do the puzzle.
Oh well. That wasn't luck, it was judgment.
We'll never know. Ooh, might be able to use some of them.
Yeah, we'll do.
Is that what I think it is?
What?
Oh, okay, no, I thought it was another sun shroom. So we could use those.
No, that's just Hyrulean.
Yeah.
Yeah, shrine, whatever. Right. Down we go. Or do we? I think we reset deaths earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, we were messing around, we reset everything.
Just double check we did actually reset it. There we go. Yeah, you give us a quest.
I make no such judgment. Right, it says those 2 floor panels will change the columns. Oh. Hang on, I've buffered, so I'm a little behind.
I've already solved it.
Okay. If you leap off and glide over to the middle of the platforms ahead, you'll find a treasure chest.
Alright.
With a a great thunderblade.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Aha.
We can drop the
Okay.
axe. Give me thunder. That isn't even much chance to get on it, does it? Oh well.
Well, no, it's just activated now.
Well, the Judgment of God for the Tree Murderer was the quickest, probably the quickest shrine puzzle we've ever done on stream. Even quicker than the hole-in-ones. Hello, T-Gamer. How are you doing? Ah! That bot works then.
Yes. Hello.
Good. If you've not been here before, I'm Adam. The other person you can hear is Ben, who's helped me out.
Heyo.
He's also one of the mods. So we're playing Legend of Zelda, as you can see, Breath of the Wild. Fair enough. Yes. So yeah. And today we're trying to head towards our second divine beast. Probably going to pick up a few temples and stuff along the way, basically, and open up maps. So,
yep,
that's today's aim.
Okay.
And we have just done our first temple.
Which means we have some new commands for you, everyone. If you put in !soul, it will count up the shrines that we complete. Well, that Adam completes.
Fair enough.
What is your quest?
I don't know how much of that I can quote without getting in trouble, if I'm honest.
It's totally worth it, though. Face it, that's totally worth it.
There we go.
Yeah. And if people want to check at any point, they can put in !shrine, and it will tell you how many shrines we have completed this stream. Back to the road. What did you...
I got cooked steak.
You got cooked meat, yeah. You'd have been better off with a thunder arrow or something, you would have cooked it.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's hard to get my hands on.
T-Gamer is wise. Okay, when you reach the T-junction, you're gonna want to head right and look around, because we're gonna look for the tower.
Now I might set a pony off somewhere random. There we go.
Just push down, she comes back to you.
Meh. Up, isn't it? Whistle?
I thought it was down.
Oh yeah, actually it's down. So, just follow the path to where?
To the T-junction, and then when you turn right, you'll be able to hopefully see the tower. Or you can potentially see the tower from here.
See the tower.
That's
yeah.
it.
But first, hero time. Just chuck the... Oh my god, Pony just like, I'll do part of the job for you. Smack.
Okay, that works.
Give me stuff for rescuing you. Ooh, Kadum, that's definitely something I could do with.
Yes, we've recently worked out
Oh.
how to make
I've
extremely powerful.
Yeah, the use
Okay,
of
yeah.
the monster. I've already rescued this person. Oh well. Oh yeah, she's gonna tell me where to go get it.
All right, yeah. If you rescue her, she'll always give you that then.
Yeah, but she's not normally there as well. Yeah.
Oh no, she just wanders all over Hyrule.
Oh. Well, I have to
Or
say,
use an amiibo.
I've never attacked someone by chucking a pony at them before.
It brings a whole new thing into the turn. Charge. Right, so yeah, there's your watchtower over there.
Been extremely productive today at this rate.
Yes. How has everyone's day been then, anyway? While we trot along to the tower.
Boom. Right.
Oh, someone's had a fantastic day.
That's good.
Yes, but the birds will come back with the blood moon, it's fine.
This is the quickest farming of animals I've ever done. Nah, that's those ones.
I envy you, Sir T-Gamer. I envy you.
Never done that before.
I was right, this is the one with all the electric whiz roads around the water. I hate these guys. So surely a little higher. Oh, there's also some lizard foes, so...
Yeah, noted.
How is it on fire in the water?
Good question.
Well, you definitely got his attention. Incoming!
Yeah, that one took me a bit by surprise.
Yeah. Yes, if you're not already, feel free to follow. We do this every Wednesday, Friday. Play Zelda, play a bit of Pokemon.
Well,
play a bit
twice a
of
week.
Sonic.
I wouldn't want to say which days because they change sometimes.
Yes, that's a general day then.
My bow blew up. That is not.
Oh, you can have timed that worse. There's a chest in the water next to you. It has purple rupee.
Ooh, I'll do that in a minute. This is not going as well as I'd like it to.
Ah.
How'd that not hit him? Ah. It's been forever at this rate. Right, I'm going to run out of arrows, so I just get on with it.
So you might as well just try and fry an ISIS and sneak your way in.
I'm not sneaking my way in with the giant cubes of ice.
Maybe if you crouched? I don't get how that game mechanic works. I'm crouching so people can't really see me.
Why couldn't I sneaking in like any game?
Yeah, I know. It's like, how does that work? But then, yeah, there's bunches of different game mechanics that just makes me go, huh? Oh, that was easily done.
Yes, you can get closer, that's all weird. Thank you very much. I think you're suspicious of me now.
I don't think he likes you anymore, but he does have a nice thunder spear.
Not sure I really want to be here.
Oh, those bits to stand on. I forgot about those.
Problem is I'm gonna run out of bows soon. Yeah, are you about to make me have consequences? Possibly not.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Hi!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Was there special arrows in Hunger Games? Hello!
I might start using a better bow.
What language?
I just swore to be fair.
Oh, I missed that. I was reading. Yeah, I can't deal very well with slow movies personally, so I tried to watch the Hunger Games, and it turns out I fell asleep within the first 5 minutes.
It's
It is
slower
no
than
slow pace.
2001: A Space Odyssey, and that says something.
Yeah.
Right, I am out of arrows.
Oh, the third one's faster. Yeah, but then I wouldn't really know the story, so I'd have to try and watch the first one. Hello. Well, I can't really argue that.
I don't use these anyway.
This all the stuff you just got off them from killing him.
Huh?
Is this all the stuff you got from killing them?
Not all of it.
Oh, it's just some of it's just lying there.
Yeah, some of it's just lying there, some of it is for killing them.
Okay, you can get up the thing now.
Yeah, I've got to be careful stay this side so I don't get attacked. Otherwise, yeah, I'm good to go, basically. Don't get me wrong, I think 2001: A Space Odyssey is a beautifully shot film, but not a lot happens for quite a lot of the film. I do have it on DVD somewhere, I believe.
Last I saw it, I think it was on Now TV.
Yeah, it'll be on the Sky stuff, probably.
Ah. Yeah,
Probably on
so what you don't
Netflix
know,
now.
T-Gamer, is Adam is actually a director.
Well, filmmaker, but yeah.
Okay, filmmaker.
It's probably more encompassing of practically done every single role. Ah, fair enough.
Yes, you know.
Right. Yeah, if you're enjoying yourself, if you haven't already, do give us a follow. I'm surprised the bot hasn't said that already, actually, to be honest.
It has.
Okay.
Well, it said
I've
said
seen
that
that
earlier.
tipping.
It's also said please feel free to tip, which has that ever appeared before? I haven't noticed it.
Yeah, that's always been one of the ones that comes round.
I never noticed it.
Yes. Yes, please feel free to give us a follow. It'd be great hands. As you might see in the bottom left, working towards Twitch affiliates, which is basically the bit I need to do now is followers. Need 50, so every follow would help. I don't know what platform we're on to tell you how to do it if you haven't done it before. But yeah, follows would be quite handy if you can and you want to, of course.
They're not mandatory, just nice.
Yes. There we go. Thank you very much. Yes.
Hey, 3 cheers!
Probably should have some sort of shout out thing or something. Oh, there's a quest up here.
There is a shout out, but it was. I haven't figured out how to do it.
You have to. I think I have to set it up. Oh, I was tempted with Boo. Thank you.
There isn't a quest thing up there according to mine.
There's some guy talking about Birdman.
I think he's just telling you about the Rito village, I guess.
Ah. Oh.
Right.
So he wants to see me. So yeah, quest it is.
Okay, that's weird. It's not on my HUD thing.
I get 20 rupees, but oh, I had to give him 20 rupees.
Alright. So we need 2,150 rupees ourselves. Is he at least going to reward us for this thing?
I think so. Just gotta make sure I'm not gonna get killed on the route. Nope.
Where are you facing?
I don't know, but I was gonna glide and come back up.
Yeah, well, there's a shrine in that direction. If you see the little pathway in there in the middle, between those 2 rocks, there's a shrine in there.
Oh, okay. If I can.
Yeah. Oh, right, it's actually measuring it.
Yep.
Alright, how far do we think he can make it, people?
Considering how much stamina I've got left, I'm aiming for that bit of land at the above, because I don't think I'll make it very much further.
Well, there's your shrine anyway.
Well, I'm making
Halfway.
it to the shrine. Don't want to drop out the sky. I'm dropping out the sky.
Well, it seems like T-Game is the only one with faith in you so far, so...
Does it just take me straight back up the tower?
Oh, well, at least you know where it is now.
Yeah.
So I will look up how to do that shrine. Ah, there's also a new Pokemon Legend.
Arceus?
There is a new Pokemon Legends Arceus video up apparently.
Oh, okay. So he's taken 20 rupees off me, and it's given me nothing because I didn't go far enough.
I haven't got anything on mine about what you're supposed to do, so...
Well, I'm going for that temple is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Arceus, yeah, it's the plan. I do plan to do Arceus, yes.
Yep. Yes. I probably won't be talking on that so much, just watching and moderating on that one, to be honest. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll be glad to have you there and everything.
I'll say, as far as I know at the minute, I'll definitely be streaming the day it releases, which is the 28th. It's Friday, anyway.
Okay.
Well, unless something else comes up that I have to deal with.
Is it coming here, or?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't think mine is, so...
Let's pick up a couple of mushrooms whilst we're here.
Okay, this is fun. He needs arrows.
Oh. You mean the things
I
I'm
don't
out
know.
of?
Yeah, I don't know how much arrows it needs. It says to use status and then shoot something with an arrow, so I don't know, maybe you can just try and sort it.
Yeah, we'll find out. Worst case, I'll just have to leave and
Come back another
come
time.
back when I've got some arrows.
Yes.
So I seem to have a grand total of none. Well, not quite none, but... Don't want to use the one ancient arrow that I've got left, for starters.
No. Nope. It says run to the right side of the room and you'll see an orb sitting on top of a pillar. Use stasis to freeze the orb and shoot it with one arrow.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Why? What am I meant to do with it? Oh, there's a big
It's
gap.
meant to fall over. Yeah.
Oh, I will need arrows. Then yeah, I've got one. Yeah, no, we can't do this.
So fire arrows will work. Oh right, you got nothing else.
I've got nothing apart from one ancient arrow. And I'm assuming I'm not going to get any boxes without.
Okay, well, that's there for when you need it.
Yeah. Yeah, chests in there. I'm not going to do anything. Unless... Unless...
You clearly haven't seen the chickens in this game then.
That might be too much.
Yeah, I think that was...
No worries.
Ah, well that works. You can just throw it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you attack too many chickens in this game, they go hellbent and kill you. Okay, I actually came off because you came up with a new plan. Yep, toss the orb in so it'll land in the hole. A large platform in the room will start to move. That's what you gotta do. There's a bow in the chest. Yeah, I'm working this. Yes, like the bunny.
Where's the chest anyway?
climb up and look to the left side of the shrine from where you walked in. There is a lone treasure chest. Other side of the room.
Oh.
There.
Done.
It is concealed.
Now I got to get back in the thing again.
Yeah. Hey, nobody said this was easy. And then et voila. And now whoever wants to add the next shrine. Completed.
Thank you. Give me your soul. I don't know about that. Didn't manage to beat a shrine quest that needed arrows without an arrow. So, you know.
It isn't skill, it is experience by this point. You can only fail so many times before you get better.
I'm not going to comment, I don't think.
No need, we all know.
Yep, 2 down.
Right, now go back and fetch your horsey.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back closer. Yeah, that works too.
Let's go up and we'll go back down for Aponia. And then set out for the next area, actually, technically. Yeah, that side of Aponia, right.
Yep, now you need to head south and follow that road. You know, not the yellow brick one. I would have laughed if you'd landed on that horse.
I was tempted, but I thought I'd play it safe. Yeah, we need to take the path around, don't we?
Yes. In the bottom left, where that path, just before that path ends to the next area.
What, over here?
No, on the map. There is a stable.
Yeah, over here.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
so,
it's a bit further back than that, but yeah, there's a stable.
So just gotta follow that.
Yes. Yeah, it'll be easy.
Take the sword out.
And...
Not land on it from full height. I can glide onto it though, and just ride off.
Nope, the horse is immortal.
This is also
Actually, no, they're not.
I believe
they're not.
Aponia is.
Oh, okay. But yeah, there is a horse god in this thing that can revive horses for you.
I have to admit, I've never killed Aponia, so...
Yeah, I've never killed a horse. So when I found the horse god, he's like, if you've mistreated a horse, you will incur my wrath. And I was like, okay. And he's like, oh no, you're really good to your horses, I like you, dude. Yeah, and then he proceeds to explain he can resurrect horses.
That's good. There's nothing to be of consequence on the route, is there?
No, not really.
Apart from you enter a storm, whatever you do.
Yeah, but if you go more towards the middle, you get thunderstorms, so...
Yeah. That's where we're going. Big bird in the sky.
Yep.
Come back, birds.
Ooh, I like birds.
Drumsticks.
Yes, but you can't kill the horse.
Well,
You
yeah.
also can't kill people. That's the annoying part of this game.
There's a shrine over here and a person. What's up?
You found the shrine already? Well, it should be up.
I don't know how to get to Gerudo Desert, do I?
I do.
The person's asking.
Alright. Well, say you know and see what she says. Because I think...
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
And yep, here we go. Hello. Well, at least you get a nice sword out of this.
Sounds like that counts as a...
Not sure. Should do.
Don't matter.
You'll find this is a recurring problem we have with this game. I love that. Beware of bandits after you've been attacked.
Yep.
Right.
Hey!
Okay, the shrine near here requires an arrow. Well, it requires several arrows.
Oh well.
My apologies.
Oh, what, the one at the stable?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, requires you to. Yeah. Will you give up with the trees?
There he is.
There is also a quest here. I believe he gives you the money for the... Yeah, he gives you 500 rupees for the Fairy.
Ooh. Money?
You're looking at Torin.
Yep.
There we go. Hey. Go join a climate activist group for crying out loud. Put your energy to good use. I mean, I do endorse climate change personally, so
What, stopping or climate change itself?
I
The way you phrase that.
yes,
That's like
I
you endorse polluting the planet.
No, the other one. This
You endorse combating climate change.
that one. You knew what I meant.
It's just the way you phrase it. It's like, I endorse polluting the planet.
Yes. Yes, I'm a secret billionaire and I endorse this.
Otherwise, I've been doing all these fights. I've been playing the wall doublet the entire time.
I did tell you to change it earlier.
Meh. It's not like it's been of any consequence so far.
No, granted, but
Right.
you also haven't like
If
really
you said
got
we
into
need
any
several arrows, I'm not gonna
up
bother.
close fights, have you?
No.
The only one you did, you shoved your horse at it.
Oh? Ah. It's another quest.
Huh?
I think it's a shrine quest, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Oh, picked up on our travels.
Right, good, because I actually can't look at the shrine quest. Right. Hey. What are you, an anaconda now?
Oh no, he doesn't tell me about fairy fountains anymore, does he?
No. He's the one who does
He checks the memories.
yeah.
Oh, well, might as well. That should be nearby, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, across the bridge and up things is basically the same.
Yes. But there's a shrine with a major test of strength.
Nah. Right. Follow the path, I believe.
After a concussion. Why, what did he do this time?
I say, as someone who's had concussions before, they don't normally give me energy.
No. There's some chests along the road.
There seems to be a shrine nearby.
Oh.
There seems to be a guardian.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
And I have no arrows.
Northwest of that shrine is the Great Fairy Fountain. Yeah, you're fine as long as you don't go in its beam.
Yeah, so I'll come around this way.
Well, I assume the door one.
Oh, it's a sword! I was like, have I been spotted? It wasn't, it's a sword activated.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't, I like master swords that are old, it doesn't, shoot a beam at full power.
Yes, it does. You hold R. It's as though you're going to throw a weapon.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's find out. Oh, that's
Yes.
what I want to do.
Well, personally, I'm rooting for the door.
Oh yeah, right. Right, now I understand the mechanic. That didn't work. That didn't work.
Deflect!
Yeah, I was trying to get in a better place.
Whoa! I just missed you.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Oh, I thought your shield was going to go for a second there.
Well, we learnt that didn't work.
Well, it worked, it just wasn't going to like do it first time or kill it with one shot.
Yeah, it didn't do hardly any damage.
You
to
get a
it,
door, and
actually.
you get a door, and you get a door. Everybody gets a door.
Right, moment of self, don't do that again. Or at least for 5 minutes.
Yeah, because you can't do the beam anymore.
Oh, that's one bit of amber disappeared, and I actually... It's in my way.
Yes, I showed you that.
It's too long a climb. The only other... Oh, I get caught that way. I think this is about to suck.
Well, that is your forward direction, as is the watchtower somewhere.
This is about to suck.
I should point out you're leaving your horse behind.
Good point.
You should just be able to ride your horse through them and they can't catch you, so...
Yeah, you say about that. It's chasing my horse.
I said you'd be able to outrun it on the horse. I didn't say that the horse by itself would do. Right, have you found the watchtower yet, by the way?
I'm slightly more concerned about not getting caught by guardians. If I'm honest.
Well, they're not going after anymore, so...
No, that's why I'm on it. I'm on my horse.
Right. Ooh, watchtower's way back there.
Way back where?
You're coming up to the bridge.
Oh, I didn't
So
realise you even had that. Ow.
If you look southwest after this, you should be able to look up, and you should be able to see the watchtower. Yeah.
What?
Right. So, with your map at the bottom facing north, look southwest.
That way.
No, that's northwest.
So I'm looking southwest.
Yeah, and up. It's somewhere that direction.
Oh.
I'm guessing it's at the top of that.
I thought that was.
Where was... That's not on my thing.
Well, I found it.
Oh, I have found it. Nope, okay, you're in not the place I thought you were.
Oh, okay. So
Your watchtower is north. Your watchtower is north-northeast.
So the direction I'm meant to be heading... Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I don't recognise where you were then. I told you, it's really difficult to tell where you are without a map.
Give me a sec.
Now climb. Begin the climb. I'm excellent in direction, but I'm trying to tell where he is on a video game using landmarks, and I have a topographical map.
Be very, very quiet.
It works this time. Yeah. Well, I do know how to use a map and a compass, but trying to tell where he is on a video game is the problem. Actually, I didn't learn map reading at Scouts. I learned map reading with a different camping group.
Now that somehow didn't raise any suspicion. Yeah, I've only got one ancient arrow left, haven't I?
Yeah. You're gonna have to go in and take care of it by hand.
Oh well. You know what this means? Leroy Jenkins!
Okay, here we go.
That's not a good time to run out of energy!
That one was quite well done.
Awesome,
Yes,
arrows.
but unfortunately you have to unlock this map, is the thing, so...
Fire at me, dare ya! Oh, you're not giving me arrows anymore. Yeah, he's not giving me arrows anymore. Oh well, right, finish him off. He's not going to give me any goodies. He's not going to give me goodies, done coin. The Master Sword seems to run out of energy.
Ah. So like, half an hour.
Oh, half an hour beating people up the side. Oh, that's a great fairy fountain. It's just the other side of this very large canyon.
Yeah. I could have told you that. There's definitely luminous stones in those things, though.
Yes, that's what I was just thinking. Excuse me, what? Yep,
I
it
would
does
have
need
thought you'd got the
batteries.
watchtower first.
Well, let's climb back over and climb back up again.
Okay. Oh, he's doing it the boring way now.
Only gave me flint. Sad face. Oh, more.
Well, at least you have plenty of food to use.
Now, excuse you, also set up?
Ah, fairies.
Yes. We could do some fairies. Well, actually, that's a good point. I don't think I've got a picture of any yet.
I thought you did.
Nope. Oh. No, delete. It didn't count it as a fairy yet.
Can you zoom in anymore?
Nope.
Ah.
Does that count? Oh, I do have pictures of fairies. Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, that little photographic escapade was for nothing, but oh well.
You're showing your photography skills, your directing skills, or whatever.
If I was directed, I'd be telling them how to get down here so I could take a picture of them.
Yes, but some people are just divas.
True.
If you could fly in this game, I think it would be a bit easy to break.
Oh, definitely.
Are we just thinking of film titles here, T-Gamer? I mean, it'd be an interesting
Power.
film, Dealers of Rock. I'd probably watch it. Ooh. Well, either way, we'll catch fairies. What were the fairies like in the labyrinth?
What?
T-Gamer says fairies are bad according to the labyrinth, and I can't remember the fairies in the labyrinth.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while for me.
And this game, fairies are very handy because they basically stop me from dying.
Yeah. I thought you'd never get it.
One left over here.
Oh, okay, so you never actually, like, get to be introduced to a fairy properly or anything.
Run away from me.
Charlie bit me!
But that's not a labyrinth.
No, it says they bit Sarah. It's like, Charlie bit me!
Right, finally. Oh, again, I must take pictures of this stuff, don't I?
Oh, silent princesses.
Yep. Don't count. Right, good, that counts.
Unfortunately, we can't sing on here because we'd probably get monetized. That one. Is it monetized or demonetized?
Demonetized. Not that I get monetized in a minute anyway. It's more that I'll still get DMCA strike for it.
Yeah. Are you gonna unlock the ferry or just save the money for the
Unlock the ferry.
stuff?
They've been paid
Right.
for it.
Yes, but technically I ran off with that money personally.
Meh.
I eventually got the ferry back, but you know.
I could do with the ferry anyway for upgrading gear. So might as well just get it, hadn't we? This will be Great Fairy number 2 then. I don't think I get anything for this, do I? Off the bat.
You could no. You can just upgrade the stuff to level 2 now at any ferry.
I'll see if we have got anything we can enhance. Oh, we do. Well, that's Climbers Bandana to level 2 anyway. Yeah, a little bit. Just not evil. No, we've got our It's definitely worth doing it then. We've got a bit more of defense now as well. Oh dear.
Can you not do the tunic?
Yeah, I don't think so. I can do all the Zora gear though, but no, I'm missing a shard of one of the dragon's horns. Two of them are needed.
Pharaohs. I'm looking. Yeah, need 2 Pharaoh's horns.
But I might also upgrade all the Zora armor. Well, it's definitely worth doing. Trying to get all these upgrades.
Now maybe you can take on a more challenging shrine battle, whatever. Test.
Yeah. She was just telling us about clothes sets. So like the Zora armor I've got, if I wear all 3 together, that gives an extra bonus.
Yes, you get increased swim dash stamina.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we did the Zora again. Let's get level 1 done first. They're lined back up again for another round.
Oh, right, yeah, you haven't done the level 1 stuff then.
No.
Okay, that's why.
Oh, that's supposed to been to Ferry Fountain since I got them, to be fair.
Nah, that's true.
Yep, I got enough to take him up to level 2. Which might mean it's worth wearing them in a fight. Oh, I've run out of materials for the other parts of the Zora armor.
So how far did you get to?
One of them's at level 2, the others are level 1.
Which is right, fair enough.
I can tell you which one's the second. Let me get an inventory.
Yeah, it was the tunic.
Tunic's level
I
8.
saw. Yeah.
Which means
Yeah, I saw you do that.
If I get those done, everything will be level 8, so it doesn't actually give me much advantage wearing either. Which would be handy, actually.
The bass and lizardfoe talons.
I definitely got loads of lizardfoe talons. I think it's the bass that I run out of.
That place where you need to do the stag for the shrine has plenty of bass.
Yep. Cool. It's all about the bass.
Because I'm all about that bass,
Was the reference I was making, but yeah. Ooh.
Now, to the watchtower!
Done that as well. But as I say, I thought I heard a big ass boulder coming down the mountain. My assumption would be correct.
Where's stop, don't open that door come from? Oh, look there.
What I saw was a mokoblin.
Yeah, there's a chest somewhere, or no, sorry, there's a korok seed somewhere in that mass. On that dark mass.
Oh.
In that dark mass.
Or
Or potentially under that rock right there. You have to lift a rock, but you have to get rid of that dark mass, apparently.
Give me a sec. I got the master sword back here either, I don't think.
No, it takes like half an hour. You can look at it in your inventory to find out.
1 minute, 27 seconds.
Oh, there you go.
Might just wait then.
Yeah, but it's not like Link has a dance emotion or something. If you can make Link dance. Bombs! No.
No, it's nowhere near him. Oh,
I know, but you can get his attention.
yeah, didn't get attention either.
Okay. Well, I think that's quite the compliment, being akin to Indiana Jones.
He really does not give a damn about these bombs, does he?
No. By the time you hit him, your Master Sword will be back.
Yeah, this
Yeah, I must admit, I do really like them. I ended up watching... When the fourth one came out, I watched all the first three first, and then the fourth. Oh, really? I'll grant you, it didn't have the same as the first three, but I did quite like the fourth.
Mister. Didn't matter that, Mister. Did it say how to get rid of this black mass?
Let me guess, because Sean Connery's in it. Yeah, you shoot the eye, you just find the eye. Oh, wait, you don't have any arrows, do you?
Nor do I have an eye.
I think it's the other side of where you are, what you're looking at right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Matt?
first one's my favourite. I said I think.
So it doesn't look like I got an eye at all.
Dunno then.
Come on, Aponia. Up we go. Don't go in it.
Do not charge Ponya into the dark math.
Oh,
Dark
really?
ego is bad.
Oh dear. Which way do I go up to get to the tower, by the way? Do I have to
I
go
can't tell
through
you.
every single one of these guys, or do I take the other path?
You could potentially climb, I guess.
No, there's another path here.
There's no official designated path on my map, so you can try it.
Okay. You're hitting me. My sledgehammer's back out as well.
Just bomb him, and not the horse.
I dealt with them.
I don't get it, Tom's Tar.
Look, I'm even quieter when I target. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Please come again.
Oh, okay. Don't remember that then. Oh, wait, I get it now. I get it. Don't think you're gonna get Ponya past.
You said?
I underestimated the intelligence of the horse. Clearly. I honestly didn't think it'd try and walk around, because I figured it was too smaller gap for the hitbox.
I've got no arrows. Oh, there's arrows. I do have arrows, actually, don't I?
Oh, I can't see a thing, there's a network error.
On
The Twitch mod stream.
Oh.
Here we go.
Stream's still up? I assume the stream's
Yeah,
still
no,
up for you guys, is it?
Yeah, no, it was just me. It was just here.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't the internet or anything. It was just my particular view.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, because the Twitch on my phone's still working, so. Yeah. What's in the chest?
I don't know, but I'll get spotted if I go for it, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
but you're safe here.
No, I'm not.
Alright. Wasn't expecting that.
Don't know why I was crouching again as well.
Aye. Here we go again. Yikes. And the little one said roll over.
Ah! Boom at the same time as I help people.
That's early. Couldn't sleep that early normally. Yep, I'll happily take away your weapon. Okay.
Ooh, tried boomerang. Boom. Definitely better than that. And all your stuff as well. Now I've got one more to deal with.
We're going for a Divine Beast at the minute. I'll worry about the Highland Shields later. Can you get up there?
Yeah, it's awkward though.
You're both there.
Right, what's in that chest? Let's get
Chest, I think it is. There's bomb arrows.
Oh, that'd be handy. Yeah, the ladder was inside the dark stuff. That was the issue there.
Come to the dark side. We have muffins.
An arrow, supposedly.
Yes. There are many arrows in the dark side.
I seem to think we've taken the sensible way to climb up here.
Yeah, it looks like.
Because otherwise, we're fighting 3 of those big guys.
We do not have chocolate in the dark side, except for chocolate muffins.
Right.
Muffins.
You stay here.
You say that, but if you if you shut the fridge door, there's still food in the fridge and it's dark. Yeah, climb up that pillar to get in. Or you can try the other one.
That'll be this one over here.
Yeah.
If I could get onto it, which I can't.
Okay, well, the other one then.
It's not an eye somewhere?
I haven't seen it.
I can get onto this pillar though. Oh, there's
Yeah.
a temple over there.
Over where?
Above that fairy fountain.
Yeah, I told you about it.
Oh.
It's a great test of strength, remember? I said.
Oh, yeah.
There's also a memory behind it. I thought you were just, like, not able to get to it because of the Guardians.
Oh, right.
Oh, I didn't realize you forgot about it. A moment of silence for Adam's memory, people.
I assume you don't have a written solution for this, do you?
Nope.
I thought you might say that.
While you climb, I really need a drink, I'm afraid, so I will BRB, people.
Oh, the wind's picked up. Ah. I know what to do. Found the eye! Found the eye! That is not good! Well, I found the eye at least. Ouch. What, me? It will do now. Who's moaning about my archery skills earlier, huh? That's how we roll. I've got to get onto the column. I think I might have to be off the other column, unfortunately. Still no Hawkeye, thanks. Right. Now we can glide across. One tower solved. Need more purple. Oh no, the movie one doesn't have much purple, if I remember correctly. Of course, put on the rubber suit in this game. That looks a bit like a some of the superhero costumes of past. If I get one. I shall climb a tower.
I am back. What'd I miss?
It seems to be cold up here. I found an eye. I destroyed it. I now climb the
Oh,
tower.
that part I heard. I already took off the headphones, but I definitely heard that.
I'm not wearing the warm doublet, am I? No. It is cold up here. Have a look around.
What the car has done.
Now travel towards the big ass bird.
Yes.
Any temples in the way? There must be a temple at the village.
Yes, at the village, but if you remember, there's not one at the stables, so...
Alright.
Spoilers, people!
Oh. Yeah, so I've not seen Hawkeye, the TV series yet. Right.
If you pull up the map...
Yep.
When you get your thing back...
Yep.
Zoom in.
That's the village, isn't it?
Yes, that's where you're heading, but go to the Kalami Bridge.
Yep.
Zoom in. Right, that patch of trees before the bridge. Before you get to the bridge.
That patch.
Yes, there. There is a chest with 10 arrows in it.
Is this triangle thing anything of significance?
Hmm? No, it just seems to be a triangle thing.
Okay. Right.
So, yeah.
Down the mountain we go. What are you, Ponia? Oh, there, you're right behind me. Underneath me, I should say.
Everything's a spoiler.
We'll be riding down the mountain when we come. That's probably as much as I can do.
Really? I would have thought that'd just be an old folk song.
I don't know, I believe that's copyrighted. You alright there?
Tell you when I stop joking.
Oh.
Hey, it's the mountain with the deer in it.
How can that be?
Spirit stag.
Boulder. Well, I killed everything that that boulder came from. Oh, you again! Oh. Yeah. Oh. Let's just use that up.
How the hell did you manage to do that? Hey.
Right, anyway. I'll take that way.
Yes, just charge through the guardians, you should get through.
Oh, we're going back that way, are we?
Yes. I think there's gonna be guardians, so...
I was hoping not, but it's... Oh no, not. That way.
Left, left. I think there might be a chest in there with the Knight's Claymore.
I can see the chest. I thought I saw a metallic box.
Okay.
Didn't, but I think we'll have some fun anyway. Oh, I did. That was too far away. Right.
What are you trying to do? Oh, I see.
Damn it, still too far away. Oh well, option number 2. She's probably not a wise idea without the Master Sword, is it? Oh well.
That'll be fun.
Even less wise than the bomb goes that way. They didn't even notice it. Are they all asleep? I feel like there's this Pharaoh and
They-
Goblin are awake.
Um,
Everyone else is
I think-
asleep.
okay, I think the Mokoblin is asleep, but I think the Lizard Foe might be awake because I think he's looking side to side.
That's what I thought. I don't got a Master Sword for ages yet.
No, you're not. You're just going to use something else. I mean, I always just waited around for half an hour and did something on my tablet, but you're on stream. You can't exactly just sit around for half an hour and do
Yeah,
nothing.
exactly.
You could just come back, to be fair. You've already got the tower, so...
Yeah, well, it's fun, isn't it?
Same amount of fun as, you know, going into combat with a warm doublet on instead of a tunic.
Good point, thank you.
Wow, there's a lot more than I thought.
That was not my plan.
It's a good opening.
Leroy!
They all just woke up when you threw the bomb, let alone when it exploded.
Yeah, that's why I exploded it. Because I was like, oh dear.
Don't forget the horse.
I don't think he's gonna come for it. Alright. You wanna go for it here? Come on then! Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You back up. Right,
He's
anyway.
taking his beauty of guarding the box seriously.
Yeah, I ran away from like 8 on 1.
You could climb up where you are and just throw bombs down if you really want.
Again. If I get the sneak strike off on the Lisfaro, I think we're good. Just got to press the right button this time. And not aim
How
at
is the
wrong person,
Mokoblin not the problem?
because he's asleep.
They're all asleep.
No, he's not. This guy's not.
Alright, yeah.
They don't
He
normally
failed.
wake up! They don't normally wake
Yeah.
up! Ah!
Yeah, they do.
Go on, keep coming.
Is there an arrow in the rock formation there?
Yeah, there's a couple of guys over here.
Alright.
Right, they're asleep now, at least, so the guy that's awake He's now dead. So. Oh, they. Are they? They are all staying awake.
Mhm. You're fine until they get their coffee. Then you're in trouble.
If they're gonna stay awake, ain't worth it.
I see, you're the kind of person who only slits their throats in their sleep.
Well, yeah.
You should really have the sneak armor.
Yeah, I probably should have picked that up, but... Let's continue what we should be doing, shall we?
Yes.
Hopefully it's not getting attacked by wolves.
Mm.
I need to put the goblet back on, don't I?
Dunno, don't think so yet.
We won't be far off. So we're about to go up. Yeah, temperature starting to go down.
Should be, no, the chest I said with the arrows.
Oh. Well,
But I'm guessing it's down. Yeah, it must be down then. Okay. I just thought you'd want the arrows.
that is not good!
I'm 5 seconds behind you, so... Oh.
I ran away.
Would you like to, you know, get your horse out of there?
It'll be fine. Seriously. I've got boomerang.
No, you got the trike thing again still. Alright, yeah.
That's how we roll. He didn't warn me there was a boss in this area.
I don't have them up.
Oh, talking about boss. Hello.
It is nice to meet you.
Not the best, but it gets me in the thing.
Hmm.
Horse is fine. Horse is still on the map. Means it's alive. Yep. Oh, that's handy. Sapphire, topaz. No chest though.
No, it's further ahead. Look where your
yeah,
thing
I
is.
see it now.
Yeah. Lint.
Well, I'm guessing that triangle's whatever this is. Windmill.
Possibly. No. If you go the other way and get back to Eponia, you should be able to ride past the Stone Talus.
Oh, I forgot it's.
Raining.
Yep. Oh, I'm down here now.
Well, that's all good and well, but you got to be up there.
Yep. Well, off we go.
When you see me begin the climb.
Well, at least I got muscle back. They see me rolling. Actually, first stone task, does that have to be a sledgehammer?
Don't think so.
I could hit that or deposit with anything, couldn't I?
Yeah, I think so. It's
Like
just
a
not as
master
damaging.
sword.
Yes. Your Master Stone would probably break first, though.
I think I'm in trouble. I'm definitely getting stalked at the very least.
Throw a bomb at him.
My horse is just chilling out next to the stone tap. Just next to it.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Stone Tellus just has a grudge against you, not the horse. Okay, now if you climb up or like go around, you can go back for the arrows.
Up, I think, is the actual answer.
Yeah, it's in there. What's in there?
I don't see anything in there. There's a building or something, but I don't see
There's some kind of
enemies.
structure or something. Yeah.
There's a chest.
Well, that chest is probably what you're looking for with the 10 arrows.
I see what's here. There's a bunch of Lisfaro.
Ah. Well, good thing you got the sword back. Unsheath thy blade and slice thine enemies.
Oh, a bit like that.
Or just wake them up all very rudely.
How rude are we class as rude?
What? You're setting off an explosion while they're asleep. Very rude.
How about just murdering them?
Yes, but that's still more polite than the explosion when they're sleeping.
Probably true. That's only 10. I think the feathered edge is good though. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's drop the sickle. Oh. It's actually not.
How are we doing, everyone, then?
Pile of bones. Drawbridge. Oh no. Alright, I can't climb up between the board and the tree then. That's what we're saying.
Need coffee, can't conction. Okay then. I very much doubt that I'll let you up.
Climb a tree.
Onto the platform, I mean.
Boom. That's how we roll.
Okay, it does let you up. Whole lot more up than just an arrow, though. Just some arrows.
Yeah, it's all rusty stuff.
Alright.
Don't know if it's actually any use.
Well, that failed.
Nothing in him anyway. That was pointless.
I think it's like a randomized chance.
I got an idea.
Come on, party people, can we get a clap?
Okay, just for wind. That didn't disturb you?
Well, you need to hit the actual
Be
bit that's
disturbed, damn
covered.
it! Yeah, I wanted to get up so I could hit it, but...
I wake you from your slumber,
Oh, well.
but you hit the snooze button.
Moving on. Actually, on second thoughts...
What are you thinking?
I'm gonna kill it.
Is this a suicide jump?
Wake up, motherfucker! Oh.
That looks like it has gold. Well. Somehow you managed to stay on that.
Yeah, don't ask me how I've managed so far.
I'm asking. I was wondering where you were, T-Gamer. I was thinking you haven't replied in a while. But I didn't want to be like, are you still with us?
Right, now I need to get, do some bomb stuff. Which is probably better to get them on. I suppose that count as me hitting the thing. Ouch! He's got me for his grace.
Too soon.
Come on. Am I crouching?
Currently we're seeing if he's committed suicide by going after a talisman.
So far,
Do you
it's
want
alright.
to up?
I'm going for it. No. Am I crouching again? That's not good.
Yeah, we don't have much in the way that's not, or cold resistance is the thing.
I ain't got any anymore.
Alright. How is it still up? It lost both its arms.
Yeah, it just gets more up.
Yeah, but normally it falls over first.
No, because it chucked its own arm down.
Alright. Here we go.
You doubted me.
Yes, I did. I stand by that doubt, to be fair. Your track record is still against you.
Thanks! I assume none of these are cork. Ah.
No, there are no
Spam
corks in the area. Ooh. What lizard was that?
I don't know, but I missed it. Anyway. That's how we roll. Now the boss down.
Now get back on your horse.
Cold damiers, that'd be handy for another time. Then yes, let's get my horse.
Well, now you just follow the route and you make it to the stables.
So why is there a big shadow right above me?
I was going to say barracks, but
I believe it's the birds above me, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Yes. It's blotting out the sun.
Alright. Yeah, it does like move around in a circle or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's all the
Right,
others
anyway.
that don't move.
Let's go!
Let's
I
go,
should
disco!
Switch back to the Master Sword whilst I'm on it. For some reason, the horse automatically slows down when it approaches this bridge. I don't know why. I don't know why it would slow down.
Clearly, the horse is very scared.
It seems that at this point, all roads lead to Rome.
Yes.
And there's Far Road.
Well, those you just meet along the road.
Didn't kill it. Oh, well.
No, but you knocked him on his ass, so we'll take it.
He's still coming for me though, I think. Let's just get down the mountain. So you said there's no temple here. But I do see
No,
one
there's
off
no
in the
temple in the
distance.
stable.
Any
Yeah, that's not
quest?
the same one either. Yeah. Curry, where I'm guessing we have to make it, and...
Oh.
And they're the one that you have to do the Divine Beast quest first.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know if it's the one we've already done or not.
Dunno. Oh, right, yeah.
So I think for his quest, you do have to keep listening to all these as you meet them. That's not
I did
a
not know that.
shrine quest.
Hmm.
Yeah, I believe if you do keep listening to him, you help him remember his master's song, so he can return back to the village. Because at the minute he won't return back to the village until he's remembered all his master's songs. I believe this is a new one because I don't think he's ever gone into this story about Ganon. Unless he's not going to. Oh no, he is.
I may have missed this because I didn't bother listening to Cass.
Yeah, this is all to do with Cass's backstory and stuff. Well, this is the backstory of Hyrule, but his backstory is you help him remember all these things, basically. So... So, yeah, I believe this is all about towers and building the guardians and stuff in this one, I think. And the divine beasts. So yeah, we're getting lore dumps in a verse of some type of song. There you go, yeah.
We found the bard!
We definitely found the bard. Yeah, so that's explaining about the champions. I assume he might go. I don't know if he'll go into it this time or if he'll go into it next time you get him to do this. He'll go into how Ganon takes him over and stuff as well. Oh no, this might be the first time.
Ah.
Yeah, this is the first time. This is where they do beat Ganon the first time round.
Yeah, it's about Skyward Sword.
I know it's Skyward Sword because it is about the original time the Divine Beasts and the Guardians beat Ganon.
Alright. I don't know, I was more looking at the thing next to Ganon. Looks like the guy of the original from Skyward Sword.
Alright. Yeah, no, so this technology was used, they beat Ganon. And then when they comes this time around, they try to relearn that technology to beat him, but that Ganon turns it all against him.
Yes.
Right, that wasn't a quest, was it? Oh,
No.
yeah.
Oh.
You're looking for Lester.
Curried rice? Yeah.
Yeah. I can look up how to make it.
Honey and rice. Goron spice. I don't have Goron spice anyway. He wants the Goron spice part of it.
Alright.
But it's a quest to go get Goron spice, basically.
It doesn't do anything, so...
But I just said quest in it. You're going to talk about shield surfing, so I can't be bothered talking to you. I'll have some wild berries.
Well, you can take Aponia no further.
I'll leave it on the stable then.
I get how fast travelling this works, but why wouldn't you take your horse with you if you were travelling?
Yeah.
We don't get attacked on the way, do we?
No, you're in safe territory now.
Yeah. Alright then.
Although, I am very surprised the warm doublet is actually working right now.
It's not that cold yet. I thought we were safe.
Oh, well. I never came here at night. Okay.
Oh, we came with the help. That's nice. Too late, but nice. Oh, right, moving on. At least I can't fall down. The airstream helps me out. You know, just take the airstream up the...
I don't know how far it gets you up. Plus, there are no airstreams on my map.
Can't remember what Sunset Fireflies help with.
That quest you already did.
I can move quietly as well. I was waiting to get attacked again, really, honest there, but
You lust for battle.
I seem to got a frog out of that. Cool. That might be handy later. Let's get that sickle. Moving on. I believe that would be the divine beast. That would be the divine beast indeed. Does not seem to be very happy. There's a few temples about though. Be handy.
Oh, well, there's a bunch around the area, but you definitely need core resistance for that.
Yeah. Well, so far we're good.
Yeah. You made it to the village in one piece.
Yeah.
Looks like what? Sorry, Jenna? Okay. Well, they both get their inspiration from Japanese lore, so...
Climb up. Ah. Not that I got enough for you, but it's good to know where you are.
Oh.
Have you seen the big thing flying in the sky causing a shadow everywhere? Nah. Nah, I didn't see it.
It's been a really long time since I've seen 5Ds, I can't remember most of it.
Ah, it's the other sun.
Ah, right. What was he meant to do again?
I can't remember now.
I think he might be the one who opens up his shop or something.
Yes, he did say about opening his own shop.
Alright, there you go then.
Oh, this is the inn. I doubt they're going to do anything other than...
Beds.
Huh?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm guessing you get more hearts if you spend more.
Yeah, or feel rested or something like that.
You feel well rested.
Aye.
I paid an extra 60 rupees for that.
Held on the top floor, okay. Alright, Tom! How you doing?
Oh, hello.
Inn's open. Right.
Hi!
Ooh, are those shunshrooms? There's goat butter. There's some arrows.
What does... What can we buy? Oh. Book of recipes. Just saying.
No, it's mainly Wednesdays and Fridays unless something comes up.
No, it's not normally Wednesdays.
Okay, so you said to me earlier it's always Wednesdays.
No, I said it's this Wednesday.
You're confusing me.
Normally it's Tuesdays and Fridays, but I've been really busy Tuesdays recently.
Okay.
So I've done a few Thursdays, but I'm busy tomorrow, so that's what we're doing today.
Okay then.
I don't know if these are going into my recipe book or not.
I don't think so.
Oh. So it's pointless reading them. Those are shrooms.
No, because I was talking to him about this earlier, and he's like, no this, and it's just like, this is what I said.
Right, here to sell.
Hi!
All the ores.
I was only 30. Well, Let's do the common stuff I've got first. This amber. How much did I need?
2,150. Between Pokemon, Breath of the Wild 2, and a few other things that are getting released on Switch this year, yes.
Yeah, I hope so.
Ah.
2,000 what? 150, you say?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, should use that because they tend to be around a bit more.
Ah.
Right, should have enough then. Only cost me all my amber.
Well, only 54 to go then.
But it's snow cool stuff I want, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it's the only thing it sells here, I think.
Oh! Hey!
There we go. That's one.
Oh!
That's two.
Oh!
Forward.
And trousers.
And we're broke again.
Da, 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 da.
Right. He's like, oh, you bought everything. Oh. Oh, I could have sold to him. Oh well. Didn't make any difference, I suppose. Right. At least now we won't get cold.
Yes.
Yep, no
we
more
didn't
money.
need any of the
Any of the
cold
things that I've
elixirs and
made. No,
Yeah.
I did all that cooking off stream for no reason. Oh, it's just telling me I can use the cooking pot. That's nice.
Thank you. I didn't realise I was going to ask permission, but okay.
Don't ask pushing anywhere else. I just use the cook pots.
You should have already found the shrine, or it's nearby.
It is up here.
Ah, right. There we go.
Shrine time. Well, let's claim our third shrine of the day.
Is it?
Well, we found more, but we haven't done them because I didn't have any arrows.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we've only done 2 so far. Yeah.
Oh, 2. Yeah. Yeah. So this
Yeah,
is
this will be the third.
But we could travel back to... There's one shrine that I skipped altogether at least. So we can just travel back to them. Now
Yeah.
that we're here. Now we've done the main thing we came to do today.
But yeah, you needed arrows was the problem.
Yeah. Which I got some now.
Yes.
You know, I said the word some.
Yeah.
Anyway, what am I doing?
Before you start main pedals, turn right and climb up the steps.
Yes, 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 it's a troll. Yes, thank you very much.
There's some hidden treasure chests using cryognosis to find them. I think they're like in the sides or something.
Oh, I know what I've got to do.
Yeah, each of those little openings on the right has chests in them apparently. You missed. Don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, just a little bit. Give me some arrows.
I have no idea
Oh,
what's in
a
these. It's a
sapphire.
mystery.
Boom.
And our second chest is...
Feathered spear. Because I need to drop something so I can claim it, and then I can just get rid of it again.
Yeah, being 5 seconds behind doesn't work quite as well when I'm trying to do something.
Can't drop it. I was hoping to drop that before that happened.
You're not taking the spear then?
No, so it's only 10 strength.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like higher.
Nope.
I must have seen just the other one. Okay.
Uh-oh. That's what I wanted to do. But, not quite in the style that I did it.
Yes I am. I have a bunch of stuff for you. I also, Adam came up with a genius idea of making a Pokemon that used soak. So I made one with soak, Aqua Ring, Baton Pass, and Switcheroo. And it's for turning a ghost type into a water type so you can hit it with false swipes and stuff.
To be fair, not just ghost types. It'll work on steel types, rock types, anything that would resist normal.
Yeah.
You could use soak on as well.
Yeah, I did for Heat Round because Heat Round was a pain in the arse.
Right.
So,
Now I've
yeah.
got all the chests.
Okay. So, face all the fans.
Yep.
Bottom left corner should blow to the right.
Am I going to stop all the fans, basically? Is this the idea?
No, you're going to make all the fans blow at once. But it's not facing right. It's facing left.
Right. So that does that column.
Bottom right should blow up.
Yep.
Top left should blow right.
Oh yeah, no, I see.
Fan on the top row should blow down. And then the fans in the centre should blow left. Oh, right.
I kind of saw them as I was going through. Anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that tomorrow too.
Souls.
Why doesn't your Wii U feel loved?
When's the last time anyone booted up a Wii U? There's the question. Souls.
Yep, whoever wants to put that in them.
Thank you.
Could you grab that?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyone's played on their Wii U for ages. I think the only thing I've heard about people doing Wii U's is soft mod. Well, I'll say soft mod, hacking them so they could play other systems on it.
Okay, so do you want to go back for those shrines you couldn't do, or do you just want to start the...
Believe
We have like an hour and a half, so...
I don't think we'll do the Divine Beast today.
Okay.
I'd like to get a bit more stamina of any general. And you said we got those temples. First things first, I probably should talk to the Elder, which of the others.
It's all the way at the top, like last stop.
Alright. No.
He's also the really fat bird.
Is this up or down? There's up. This guy. Oh, that far back.
Oh.
Let's get the Divine Beast quest at least.
Yeah. Reminds me of the owl from Sonic, actually.
Oh yeah, a little bit, yeah. Oh, he doesn't recognise you. I forgot he doesn't recognise you.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, I don't know if he'd have been alive, to be fair.
Well, he's the elder of this place, so...
You're going to play Zelda on your Wii U, are you? To be fair, it's meant to be a really good emulation machine now.
I still want to play that, the Wolf Link one.
Oh, Twilight Princess.
Yeah, I never actually completed that.
I know, if rumours are true, just wait this year, play it anyway.
Really hoping to, because I quite like that one.
Right. Oh.
Hey.
I might also get some story time, haven't we?
It's story time!
Right, anyway, that's all of it. Done. Right. Now that we had story time with the birds. Yeah, so let's go and do some of these. That's the shrine we didn't do. There's only just the one shrine actually we skipped, isn't it? Oh, and
I
the
thought
one
it was a
that
couple.
There's one we skipped ages ago. No, there's one we thought. Well, there's some shrines we probably see from around here. We can come back here anyway. Let's go and do the one we skipped at the last
Yeah.
place. There is also that minor test of strength that we found like.
Oh, I think that's a
ages ago.
modest.
Modest, that's the one. Minor.
And I'm checking.
Minor one I've probably been alright at. Oh, I've got the master sword
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's a modest test of strength.
I do have the master
Well, you can
sword
now
now.
well, get the climbing gear easier because you got the snow quill stuff, so you won't freeze.
Yeah. Oh. Surprised I didn't take damage actually because I wasn't wearing it. And we could always do visit one of the fairies to get upgrade some of this stuff
Yeah.
as well. But first things first, it's temple time.
I'm gonna make a thing for that.
Temple time.
Yes. I'll make one for temple time and one for hero time.
Yeah, trials.
Right. Look ahead and you'll see a ball being shot up into the air repeatedly. Use your stasis ability and freeze the object in time when it is its highest point.
Okay.
Then pull out your bow and shoot it with a couple of times with arrows. Pull out your bow!
Oh, right, it's a bit higher.
And then you should actually do it. It will fall to the ground and land in the hole below. This will cause the platform near the start of the shrine to pop up. Whoop! Use this, then glide over to where the large orb was located.
Thank you.
Guessing you can get that chest.
Yes.
Topaz!
Yep, got it.
Drop back to the main floor, turn left. Look up top, there is a platform with a treasure chest. It is being hung by 2 ropes.
Give me a sec. So return back to where I was.
No, go down. It says the main floor. Drop back down to the main floor.
What am I looking for?
Just look up and around. You're looking for a chest.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
the weak
it's
side
on.
got-
In a land far, far away.
I have. I've only lost 1 arrow that entire thing.
Yep, and you just got a new bow.
Oh, good, so I just broke one.
Return to the platform and shoot through in the air. Look towards the locked door, and on a much higher ledge there is a crystal switch. While at your highest point, shoot it, and the gate will open.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Is that her? So look at the gate.
Get shot high into the air, and then hit a target.
Done.
Higher. Oh, okay, I thought you'd have to look higher.
Nope. Souls. Give me your soul.
Okay, who wants to add a soul, people?
Soul. Bum, ba-la-la-la. Which also means we can go get our first stamina up. Yeah. Thank you. Time for some stamina, I think. How are you all doing in chat anyway? Now we've kind of gone on to doing some side stuff at the minute, I think. Really?
Yeah, it doesn't look like you've missed any of the shrines then.
No. There's shrines I could go and find, I think, which you could do.
Yeah.
Innit? But I am partially tempted. So A, we're going to head to the village.
1 second.
Nope. I'm going to go get a bit of stamina. Then we're going to go and have a go at that minus 10 strength.
My
Miss Christmas.
friend,
Was what?
my friend's Discord is pinning off like crazy again.
Oh.
I need to mute it.
Probably mute that before the stream starts. Save yourself the hassle.
There's like multiple channels.
Where was the shrine again? Oh, it was.
How do I mute again? Oh, here.
You found it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a quest here.
Alright, that should do it.
I'll just grab my quest whilst I'm here. Saw it.
I don't even know where you are. I wasn't looking.
I went back to the village so I can use the shrine. I believe she's giving me a shrine quest. which ironically we can now do. Was it up here, wasn't it, or something?
What are you looking for?
The oh no, it's up here. Shrine.
You mean the statue?
Yeah. You
Got a statue. That's why you were confusing me. No, I didn't. I thought you were looking for a shrine. I like
Oh.
you got all the shrines in the area, in this immediate area.
Right, our first bit of stamina. Oh no, Christmas is nice, but it's good to be over. Move on again. I not feel like an eternal week of nothing.
There into the abyss. The abyss stares back.
Right.
My voice sounds really bad, but it's just because my throat hurts.
It's temple time. Again. I'll try and get some
Okay.
stamina up ready for this divine beast.
Well, this one's pretty self-explanatory. Go beat something up.
Now I've got
Yeah.
better stuff to beat it up with.
Mm.
We should go past the fairy fountain in our travels as well, I think. Would be an idea. Right. Prepared as I'm either going to be. Let's go for it.
Yes, yes you are.
Prepared as I'm going to be this second, at least, anyway. So, we'll do this one. I don't think we'll go down to the major test of strength unless we do this really easily.
Yeah.
But I think we could then dip to the fairy fountain, and then we can go for some temples around the village that we were just at earlier.
Okay.
It's probably the best thing to do.
I'm pretty sure you need the snow quill stuff at that point, so...
Or temple of Legends, to be fair. It's also good. What am I doing?
Well,
That's
but
what I
nobody
wanted.
heard me sneeze because I moved my mic away, but everybody heard the after reaction of my sneeze because I felt it.
That is not good.
Yeah, I didn't think the Master Sword powered up for Guardians inside the temples because they're not corrupted.
That wasn't my concern, it was more than the fact it ran out.
Yeah, no, you were saying like you could take them on because they would. The Master Sword would be full power.
Oh, I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, I did 25 of those. Now, but that might be more handy.
Well, if fire catches fire, just doesn't give it down. Hey, there we go. Almost there.
Yep.
And I'm just about done catching this Registeel because I've been at it all day.
I thought that might be what you're aiming up for. That's not good.
Yes, because I don't hide behind a pillar, that never works.
No. Wasn't the plan. Though that crouching wasn't my plan either. How many more do you have?
It only fires 3.
It fired 4.
Ah. Yeah.
That's why I was confused.
Oh, that's weird. Not supposed to.
Well, I just did. Why I got confused for a second there. I was like, what? Oh, I forgot I had the axe. See, I don't really like the axe, though. I'd rather have, sword. They drop, but... Gives me axes, it gives me axes. Well, that's another one down.
Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust.
This is the one with climbing gear, isn't it?
No.
It's the other one.
Yeah, it's the one over the feed that has the climbing gear.
The harder one.
Yeah. The major test of strength. You could probably manage it.
Not with how little bow, arrows I got.
Just means you don't shoot it.
Well, I got ordinary arrows, but that also means I have to hit it in the eye to do anything. Whereas the bomb arrows were just handy because I didn't have the stamina to stay up there and get what I wanted. Anyway,
Yes.
souls.
We're gonna do this or we're gonna die trying.
Well, I can do.
I have had enough of Reggie Steele.
Well, is this the hit that everyone wants me to try it because they want to see me die this stream? Because I haven't yet.
I think Janet just wants added deaths mostly. That's probably more Jenna's thing.
Yeah, true. Souls.
I just want to see if we can make a fail video.
Well, we do that already.
Yes, but I'm always up for more. So, right, raise your hands in the comments if you have faith in Adam's ability to take on a major test of strength.
Can't you run a poll?
Huh?
Can't you run a poll?
No, you're not a partner, remember?
Oh, affiliate. Yeah.
Also, you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I know. I am not, with my stamina, going to be able to get out to there without dying.
No.
So to do that, we need to go down there, get a raft, and go over. I hope there's a cork leaf down there if we're going to do it.
There is usually a leaf near, rafts. But I don't have any rafts on here. Have I got them turned off, though?
I see a korok seed.
I wasn't looking. Yeah, complete the stone circle.
I thought it was going to charge me, but we scared it off with a korok. Thanks, little guy, you scared him off. Unless it's going to come back for me, but, you know.
Ah. Right, do you want to open your map?
Yeah. So I know there's a raft down there.
Yeah, zoom in. Oh, you know where the raft is?
Yeah, it's basically there.
Not according to this.
Really? Pretty sure I could see it. Well, I could see it when it wasn't raining.
Well, you can try it and see if the raft's there.
So I'll just come down. I've got to go down anyway. I'm pretty sure the raft was over there. Unless it's back, is it? But yeah, I was fairly certain there's a raft. This direction. Where do you think the raft is then?
Where it's designated on the map. Okay, go north to the other side of the reefs.
What, right over here?
Follow it round. Keep following. Keep following it around.
Really?
Yep, it's in Deep Back Bay.
In there? Really?
According to this, it is.
Oh, just picked the wrong place for it if that's the case.
You can go from the lab. It might be quicker.
Yeah, for this point.
You could just make a straight shot for it. Amusingly, where you put it is about where the raft is.
Yeah. I always thought there's a raft in this bay.
Oh, according to mine.
No. Oh well.
Cass is in the middle of that of the sea.
Yeah, I think Cass is at that island to tell you about that island.
No.
Is he not?
That little up and to the left a bit. Stop. In Catino Bay, you see that little patch of rocks there?
Oh. He's in there?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, Cass is in there apparently.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Yep.
You're heading towards the green.
Yeah, right
Think
now.
green. Hey, sunshrooms. Which we no longer have any use for.
Nope. Oh, have I got to fight my way over, haven't I?
Hmm? I don't know.
Oh, I remember this.
Why are you following the road?
Because I've got to go fight
Yes.
my way over.
Cass is over there.
Because I know I've got to take the path here. There's an encampment anyway, getting the raft basically. So I know that I've got to go and fight my way to that raft. Which is why I came off early, so I can do stuff about it. Oh, I can see him up there.
You can.
Yeah, I can see him. He's on top of that rock, right in front of us.
I still can't see him on my screen.
Yeah, he's right up there. There's also an enemy to my left.
I think I see him.
Yeah, he's on top of that rock.
Yes, now I see him. Yeah, because I've got everything else, all the information here for everything. Like, you know, been streaming for 3 hours and 4 people currently watching and...
Oh, we had 5 earlier. Yeah.
Yes, I don't think we have TJ anymore.
Okay.
Let's know, are you still here, TJ? Oh, it's T Gamer, sorry, not TJ.
Oh. Oh.
Here we go.
We'll have another song time. Story time with Cass, baby. Oh, I think Tom will get that reference if he's still here. Maybe. My cat. What?
17 hours out of 24.
Does he tell you what the side quest is?
Yes, you're supposed to look to 5 PM. face south. And a bit east where 5 PM would be on the clock. Essentially, yeah.
There's a rock right in front of us. Small one.
Hang on, I'm not done reading.
Is that
There's a
or-
treasure chest that is hidden just behind a rock underwater. Pull it up with magnesia.
I think it's behind that rock there then. I'm not going to attack when I get here though. No. Nope.
And then...
Ah, found it.
And you get a gold rupee and complete the quest.
Money!
We have money!
Oh, let's get out of here before we get attacked. Let's go fishing.
Who do you think you are, Crocodile Dundee?
Well, I got an armoured porgy out of it, so, you know. And attacked. Ouch. Double ouch. Triple ouch.
Ooh, can we go for the quadruple?
Nah, gave up.
I will have my revenge!
My sword's obviously not ready yet.
I was just thinking that.
Oh, I just realised what... I don't think I want to be using my best stuff at the minute, which I probably just did, yep. Yeah, that'll do. Well, at least one of the meat's back from the dog that ate most of it earlier. Really?
You don't actually have to feed the dog, I can find the treasure chests. I just think it's nicer.
Really low on two-handed weaponry here. Oh. Get left alone for 5 seconds. There we go, right. We'll take some body part.
It's zombie night.
Yeah, it really is, wasn't it? I haven't got Mario Party Superstars actually.
No, I would quite like it actually. That'd be quite a fun stream. You and me on Mario Party with someone else. Some other people.
Oh, it's a broad sword. Are you moaning about not having two-handed weaponry? I'm one-handed even. Oh, Master Sword's ready.
Aha.
Actually, no, I won't save that. I saved the Master Sword. You know what? Let's see if we can be sneaky. I have a funny feeling I'll get attacked, but...
I like Joy-Con control, to be honest. I mean, granted, one of my left Joy-Cons is really bad at the minute, but other than that, I do like the Joy-Cons as a,
There's only one at a time though, so you could actually go for quite a while, because you can charge the other one up whilst you're
yeah.
using it, if I remember correctly.
We'll have to get it at some point and play it on stream.
Yeah.
We're not looking to make friends here, just enemies.
Well, if you want to play Mario Party, that's exactly what you'd be planning on doing.
Yes. I don't make any promises to not swear.
Bear in mind that part of the sweat. Oh, I don't have enough stamina for that. Okay, bear in mind that times I've sweared this stream. I don't think we're worried about that. You're right, we're going to hear the hard way.
Ooh, party. Yo ho, me hearty. Yeah, I played the entire Skyward Sword on motion controls.
Yeah, enemies popped in yet. Where are the enemies? Like, seriously, where actually are the enemies?
On holiday? Vacation days?
I know this
Strike?
originally being a pain in the ass.
Maybe it's a bank holiday.
I feel really uneasy about this. There is nothing here.
There's a word for that. Paranoia.
I have a right to be. I'm an enemy camp and not seen anyone. I don't like this one bit.
Are you scared? Do you want a bottle?
Me?
Yes.
That's where all the enemies are gone.
I told you. It's probably someone's birthday party, so, you know, they took the day off. In the meantime, you can nick all their fruit.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I think that is everything that was here. Oh, there's an opal under that rock. Take that.
Okay, I did not know you could get those. Right. So apparently the once you're done collecting all the crabs and
Lizards and that's it. Yep. You're saying?
was that on my Mario Party game? That I had on the Wii U.
Oh, I'm under attack. Excuse me. Well, I thought I was.
Because yeah, we all used to play that. That's the one where someone can play as Bowser.
Oh, I'm not actually around the bay yet. There it is.
Yes, but is there a coral leaf nearby? There's some keys.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There's a fight. Very short one, but there's a fight.
I smell a fight coming.
I've got some amber.
Since when could you get ores from underneath rocks? Okay, is there a coral cliff somewhere?
No.
Look left and see if there's one that way. Oh,
Yeah. No is the answer.
oh no, I think that was the other game with the Wii U. I can't remember, but that's where Adam used to live.
No, you weren't what I came for.
And yet here I am. Yeah, being Bowser, that was really good, just being Bowser.
Oh.
It was a 4-on-1 thing, but the being Bowser was fun, and the being against Bowser was also fun.
Yeah, that's the Wii U game, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had. Long ago. Ah, is Bowser's Fury any good? Because I actually did want to play it and get it.
Coral Cleave! What I'm gonna drop for it. Oh yeah, give me your body parts. Thank you.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, it's like, it's an open world thing or something. So, I've never actually,
So I played 3D World on the Wii U. You like the original one, obviously.
yeah, I completed it, but there's the bonus stuff. Like, you go get everything in every level, and you get the bonus stuff. I never completed the bonus thing. I was only missing a few stars.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Have you played Odyssey at all?
Me? Or...
Tom, but I know you started Odyssey, but I don't think you got very far, did you?
No.
Well, that's something we can try and do on stream, can't it?
Yeah.
Odyssey has so far got to be my favourite Mario, just because of how it all works and the taking of the enemies part. Oh wow.
I assume that's what I was meant to do, but that is obviously not what I'm meant to do.
There is... you're supposed to go through them.
Oh! Nah, they save that for later. Well, you guys wanted it.
After zooming in, there's a whole bunch of chests around the area if you use magnesis.
Yeah, we'll worry about that in a minute.
Yeah, I did that. I didn't get to, like, find every single moon, but I did complete the, not moon. Well, yeah, you collect moons, don't you? You collect moons to make the Odyssey go further.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't manage to get every single moon, but I did complete the moon level after the main story. Because there's a couple of bosses. if you have the amiibos to Super Mario Odyssey, the specific amiibos, it just breaks the game. Because Peach gives you full hearts, Mario gives you superstar power, so you're invincible and kill anything, and Bowser just lets you find coins that you're missing.
Yeah, trial time. Is there anything particular about the fight pattern on this one, or is it basically the same?
It's a major test of strength.
Yeah, sweet. So it got a different fight pattern or not?
Not as far as I know.
Yeah, it's just quicker. Why start crouching again?
Alright, I had to mute something else in my friend's Discord.
Fuck. That's what I wanted. Ooh. Ooh!
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Using the amiibos, it just breaks the game.
Ow.
I used Peach, but I never used her in battle. I didn't use Mario at all after I learned what he could do. And I used Bowser for endgame to try and find anything I was missing. I mean, you don't have to find all the each world's coins, but I just wanted all the outfits. So that's what I was doing. Mostly an exploration game, to be fair, so...
Did I not enter? Did I not enter?
It's called Quick Time Draw. I have no idea.
Maybe that's what happened.
Oh, it's not targeting you with the laser beam yet.
Oh, yeah.
I think I know why the quick time draw is not working.
Didn't have an arrow out.
Oh, go hit it.
That's too late.
No, okay. Yeah, I didn't realise they did that. We still doing spinny? Yep. Spin, spin, spin. Spin your Bible.
So I need extra stamina.
You don't really have to fly to hit the eye, you just have to time it right.
That's not Good.
Here we go. Just keep going.
That's how we roll. Yes.
I was wondering if you were going to get there first or not.
That's how we do it. Are we gonna bother? Now, we'll get rid of the chorus seed. We'll teleport out.
You mean the leaf?
Yeah. I know what I meant.
Don't get rid of the seeds, you need those. And then we get the climber gear.
That is still there. Sword's good though. There we go. So get this trip to the fairy fountain. We might even have enough time for another one. I've been a Lionel before, not on this run. We've seen me suck at the Lionel on this run.
Yeah, you keep crouching.
Souls. Give me souls. Yeah, give me a soul. Thank you. Please come again.
Whoever wants to do it, how are we all doing now?
Ooh, that's
There we
6
go.
this stream.
Yeah.
6
Doing really well.
shrines. 2 towers? Yeah, 2 towers. Yeah, 2 towers.
Yes.
Um,
And it took less than 3 hours.
Yep.
It was the mini edition, not the extended edition.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming again, no. He's very much dead. So, there is some shrines near the village, isn't there?
Which village?
The one we unlocked today.
Yes. Right, do you mean shrines or a goddess statue?
Shrines.
Right, yes.
We've only got 2 souls. Souls.
Okay, if you look to the south... Okay,
me a sec.
okay, nope. Hang on.
I need to
Never mind.
teleporting.
Right.
I has teleported.
There is one you can do, because the others you have to do the Divine Beast first.
Right. Okay.
So, pull up your map.
Yep.
Zoom in. And where that fork is above you,
There.
in the road above you.
Yeah.
No, north.
Yeah, I am north.
Right. Yeah, I'm 5 seconds behind. It took a while for you to catch up. Right. Go halfway up the road,
Up north.
and on the left side of that road,
Yeah.
there is a shrine there.
So I'm around here. Right, cool.
Yeah. The other 2 require you to do the Divine Beast first, so...
Where is my horse? I
You
think
left it at the stable.
Oh, yes. Which hasn't got a temple.
Correct.
Oh well.
So we're gonna go all the way back on foot.
Oh well. There are worse things.
Problem is, by the time I found out I needed 13 hearts for the Master Sword, I'd already got some stamina, and I'd already done the Divine Beast. So.
I just gone the wrong way. Yep. I'm gonna take the wrong bridge out of town. Correct bridge out of town.
Is everybody having fun?
At least I'm not going to get attacked this time, I suppose.
You missed the butterflies.
Yeah, I know. I probably should be getting them because these guys that give me the heat resistance, aren't they?
Yes.
But, meh.
That's fine, you can just go grab bunches of stuff in this area.
And to be fair, where that place was really good for earlier. The first
What's that?
shrine. One of the shrines we did earlier. With the shooting arrows for the hole.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, great, just
God of War 2. Or whatever. God of War Ragnarok, that one. Honestly, that's about it for me. Arceus, Breath of the Wild, and God of War Ragnarok.
Depending if it comes out this year, Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah.
In theory, Orange's Collection should be coming out this year. Not that I play those games to death already, but
What game's that?
the ports of 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic CD.
Oh, Origin.
Yeah, should be coming out this year. Should.
You're gonna need to change your outfit soon.
Oh no. Oh, I dropped the sledgehammer, didn't I?
Yes. Bombs.
Yeah, bombs it is.
Yeah, mostly I speak it's just catching with old stuff. The fact that it'll take me forever to do Arceus, because I want to go collect, I want to do Hollow stuff personally. And I'll get back on Monster Hunter because there's a DLC to get where I get to do more, so. Anything you're looking forward to?
Sledgehammer. Right.
What's the game everyone's looking forward to the most this year then? Oh yes, I forgot about that. I do want that actually, that looks so good.
That's out really soon actually.
I gotta buy a new Switch first.
I was about to say, is anything here? And I look up and there's a bunch of mokoblins. Who have spotted me. Well, this got interesting quickly.
Yeah.
My muscles not covered yet, is it? Thanks for the arrows, though. And a baked apple. And a toasted hearty truffle. And some more arrows. And another arrow. Arrow claw.
go for anyone who wants to see it. It's the new Arceus trailer. I haven't watched it yet myself, so.
Oh, I forgot you could put links in the chat. I don't know if they can.
Oh, is that a mod thing? I didn't think that was.
Think so, unless it's a setting I just haven't changed it. But anyway, this is a bit boring.
To be fair, we're still messing around trying to figure out the settings half the time.
Come at me!
I spent
Ooh.
an hour and a half
Uh-oh.
watching stuff, and all I figured out was how to put on the new stuff I put on now. Today, so.
That's just cheating! But took your cells out the tree.
Oh, that's what they do. Well, they got run out sooner or later.
They knocked themselves out by blowing themselves up.
Yeah. I meant of explosive bombs that got run out sooner or later.
Kinda want to save that.
That my neck really hurts.
You're not dead yet. No! Thank you.
I'm noticing a bit of a violent streak with you there, Adam. Are you like a secret psychopath like me?
Sorry, I'm on two-handed weapon mode at the moment, aren't I? Broke that now.
I break this over your head.
Yeah, basically. Oh, that. Is that not as good as I was? Yeah, no. Yeah, that's much
Split you in
better.
twain.
Are you just gonna stay up there still? Where's the drawbridge? Or whatever.
How's everybody doing?
They've not got a drawbridge.
Nope. Some people just jump. Can you climb that tree and get up?
Yeah, I was got to take them out first. I was hoping I was just walk up behind him rather than get into a arrow fight. But an arrow fight will do. It's 15. Yeah, I thought that was better. Right. Boom. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to climb a tree and jump in, hopefully. Like I did before.
Well, you got your master sword back anyway.
Oh, yeah, that'd be handy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do. Cool. A little bit of tree climbing. See, this is a handy thing about getting some more stamina. These things aren't quite as hard as they would have been.
But you do have the next part of the climber's gear, don't forget.
Oh, I do now, don't I? Oh, we didn't go to the Ferry fountain.
No. Oh well. Do that next time, to be honest. It's like 11:30, so
Yeah.
I think maybe call it a day after this shrine.
Probably. What's in the chest anyway? What was my reward?
I don't know, I don't have anything like
Shock
that on
arrows.
here. So.
That was my reward, some shock arrows. Slightly surprised there's nothing over here. Oh, I'll have to... Why are you trying to push it?
Because he wants to prove himself a strong man. But he is not the $1 billion man.
Well, we just defeated the hardest temple and fighting temple in the game.
Hmm. Yeah, but sometimes. For some people, it's not enough.
Nah.
Oh wow.
Not today.
I can't breathe out my nose all of a sudden.
We'll be traveling round the mountain when it gets cold.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't needed your gear yet.
I'll do now.
Well, you're about to.
You'll be coming round the mountain. I saw some stuff.
You did? Alright, some... Or...
And there is some spicy peppers.
Alright, I didn't see where any of that went because the video chose that moment to freeze.
And some more berries. I got it all. Link be coming round the mountain when he comes. There's very blatantly a Korok seed here.
Yes, I was wondering if you'd get close to seeing it. I was going to point it out when you got there, but I couldn't see when you got
And
close
some
enough.
shrooms when we come. Assuming this is a magnesis? Yep.
Yeah.
In a minute.
Yeah, put the ball in.
You hit my horse!
You bad skeleton. I was going to say, what's it take to topple him?
The hero time first. No, we're all good.
Okay. Got the Croxy yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
Now we do.
Yeah,
Wasn't
just
hero
exactly-
time. Not yet.
I already marked it off, so.
There, got it now.
Okay,
There.
to
There,
the shrine.
Oh.
Soothe your horse. Soothe.
There's a big ass stag and some goblins. Time to run. Oh, there's a.
Yeah, that's part of the Divine Beast stuff. You've gone too far.
Yeah, I was making sure I wasn't going to be under attack afterwards.
Ah. I come at you, sir. Oh, it was right there.
Yeah. Yeah, which means when they spotted me, they would have followed me up here. That's why I ran on further.
Yeah. Right.
It's temple time.
Last shrine of the night.
Yeah, unless it's something that's easy to get to.
Oh no, I'm going on strike after this.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I still need to get changed. I still need to do a plank. I want to watch that Arceus video myself.
Yeah, that's a good point to do it on our Sharks video. Mine managed to go up. Yeah, trials.
Yes, it says go to the first platform, then the second platform, then glide over to a treasure chest.
So First platform? Oh.
Did not mention the Guardian.
Oh well. There's no more Guardian.
Okay.
Ooh, money.
Yes, it's a purple ruby.
And then just keep going along the paths.
Yep, keep going and climb up the ladder when you get to it.
Yeah, cool. Let's stop and gain some stamina, because we could be hanging around top of this one for a little while. Or same for the ladder, actually. Another one?
Yeah, it just says keep going.
Oh yeah, it's the last one I think. Where is it? That's not high enough. There's another chest.
Right, okay, it says there's a hidden wind geyser located on the left side of the nearby platform, so I think you have to go, well, yeah, you just need it. Look left, go back up and look left.
Ow. Just run out.
Alright, yeah.
Well, that's the one I just travelled up, wasn't it?
Yes, but there was a chest. Did
Oh
you
no, I
not see
don't think it is. There's a chest over there, I saw it. But I don't know how to get to it.
I think you just go around that big platform you can't get on, and I think there's another one in there.
Around that pack. Oh, that's one way to find out.
I stay, I think.
There's another one on top of it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's one around it.
There's one inside of it.
Yeah, there. There you go.
And that should give me...
And then
I'll find
that
out
chest
what it is.
that chest is a knight's bow.
Don't know.
And then finally the monk.
26 it said. Oh, yeah, better than the one I currently got. So time to go for some souls.
And then that's it.
What happened there?
Mm-hmm.
It just made me drop. I didn't run out of stamina, and yeah.
I think you glitched into the wall.
Yeah, that was weird. Oh well, soul.
Yep.
Well, heal me up
Who wants
anyway.
to add the soul?
Yeah, give me the soul, give me the soul.
Come to me, Dark One.
It's a shame there isn't another temple nearby, because we're only one off getting another bit of stamina.
Yeah, but there's nothing quick and easy to get to at the minute.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
I was going to say, I don't know what we can do before we finish it. We could do the Fairy Shrine very quickly.
Yeah,
Uh,
because you got an easy way back now. You can go to any fairy shrine, so...
so yeah, the easiest one to get back to is,
The Hateno village
yeah, this one.
with Impa.
Boom! That gives us an idea of what stuff we need for upgrading stuff more, if we need it. And only go fishing, basically. But yeah, we'll do this. We'll upgrade the gear, then that probably will be the end of stream. So, let's go and visit. Just change my gear actually quickly.
Your snow stuff needs red choo-choo jelly, so I doubt you could do that.
Got straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do I have that?
No, not as far as I know.
I meant.
Oh, I see.
I think I had. Whilst we're here. Ooh. I think I saw what I thought I saw.
A pudding cat?
Yeah. I did think that as soon as I said it, actually.
You sound like it.
What I saw a pussycat. No, I didn't. I saw a rabbit.
Oh, Bloopy.
Yep.
I thought I saw a Bloopy.
I'm sort of hanging around up on the edge here. So unless it just ran off.
I was gonna say, when they start moving and run off, they do disappear after a few minutes, or after a few seconds, really.
Well, I just saw the trail behind it. I didn't even see it.
It
itself.
probably ran when you got there, so...
let's see what else.
To the Great Fairy and pick up some more fairies.
Thought I saw you.
So another one.
What about another one? Probably the first one. Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, you got some money.
Hello, Fairy Shrine. There's no fairies at it, which probably means that I just popped up the fairies at the minute.
No.
Yeah, it only tends to let you hold X amount of fairies. So if you get them all out of Fairy Shrine, that tends to be your lot. I haven't used any.
I very rarely used any fairies, so...
More like you can use Meter's Grace this stream.
Yes. Can we get a congratulations, people?
No deaths, no Meter's Grace used, no fairies used.
A highly productive stream.
Yeah.
How proud do you feel today?
I feel like I've set the standards too high. Oh, okay.
Well, we can only go down from here. Can do the climber gear and that's it.
Yeah, I need shards of one of the dragons for Champion's Tunic.
Well, I
All
can
that armor
do
I
that
can't.
next
That
time.
one I can't do at all. I need some base. I need 9 base for the last 2 bits on that. Those I can't do. Yeah, and the red jellies you pointed out earlier, which means we need to go to a completely different area. So we
Yeah,
can at least...
I can find out Farish for you next time. We can go get the horns. Well, you said you wanted some more stamina first, didn't you?
Because you need a lot of stamina for the dragons generally.
Yeah.
That's a lot of paraglide and arrow shots and stuff.
But it's much easier when you get this Divine Beast and you can just do the jump. Launch yourself in the air in the first place.
Yeah, that doesn't tend to be the issue with the dragons.
No.
Obviously didn't have enough to do the... Do I not have enough to do it again?
You need electric key swings.
Oh, I do. Oh,
Okay.
well.
These are great berries! Of great size! Why do I feel like, when Harry Hills plays Robin Hood in Men in Tights.
Harry Hill.
Harry Hills. I don't actually know how to pronounce his. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Harry Hills or something.
I don't know who you're on about.
He's in Men in Tights. He's in The Princess Bride.
Nope. Anyway, don't worry about that. Let's find some of the raid, shall we? My monitor does stuff. And PC freakout. On cue. Cue. Right. You and there. You down here. Who we got on today? No one that we usually raid anyway.
No, but it's set up nicely for the next stream, so.
Yeah, we're
Divine
ready
Beast
to go
take
for
a
the
while.
Divine Beast. Yeah, it's gonna. I'd rather open up with a Divine Beast, to be honest, just because it does take a little.
You
while.
not only have to do whatever it takes to like actually get into the Divine Beast, but then you've got a puzzle in the Divine Beast, and then you got to beat the boss. So. Any luck?
Butchers. Yeah, well, nobody we normally on is, so I'm having a quick look through who's actually streaming Breath of the Wild.
So, Divine's usually on at this hour, but apparently not.
Nope. None of the ones we normally raid are on today. We're not.
Oh,
we're on the
that's
Wednesday, to be
disappointing.
fair.
Yeah.
So.
I thought we'd normally catch Divine Beasts on Wednesdays.
Well, I don't normally stream Wednesday anyway. It's sort of the second time since the start we streamed on Wednesday.
No. When do we normally catch her then?
It'll either be Tuesday or Friday.
Oh. Okay. Well, whenever she's on.
Someone's doing a Divine Beast right now.
There you go.
Oh no, actually are they? No, they're just called the Final Divine Beast.
Oh, that's a name. Okay.
Oh no, that's the stream name,
Okay.
Final Divine Beast. They are doing it. Well, I don't know which one they're doing.
Is it the stream name or the stream title?
Their stream title. They did
right.
catch me out actually. Right, let's set up a raid. Paste.
What is my best
Right,
plan of
thank you all for being here. We should be on again
Let me see it.
Friday, by the looks of it. Yeah, I've got a meeting tomorrow night, so it probably will be Friday.
Great to hear from you all. See you later.
So hopefully we'll see you all Friday.
Boom.
But it's not if we're doing
Perfect.
Zelda or something else, I don't know yet.
Perfect.
But
I went.
you'll find out when we
unnoticed.
stream, I suppose. Right, I'll
Swiftly.
send you over for the raid now. Thank you very much. See you later.